Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Q back at it again for another video for you. So, two things that are unfortunate. One, the number one hit game, South of Midnight. I was about to say Midnight Sun. I don't know where the hell that came from. But in case no one know, the company complusion, it's shutting down. It's shutting down. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get everything together as I'm talking to you all right now. But I think I'm locked in right now. So the company complusion has been reported that it's going to get shut down for some odd reason, and it sucks to see that South of Midnight, I was about to call it Midnight South again, South of Midnight is basically no longer. We're not gonna see another series of it, and the game did extremely well, and I'm so disheartened to hear that they have to go. Now, just like many of you, for those who aren't aware of what's going on, we are gonna take a nosedive on this article and see what is going on with this company. Let's do this. Microsoft is reportedly planning to shut down South of Midnight and We Happy Few developer complusion games. The Canadian studio has founded in 2009 by former Arcane developer Gleam Provost as a work-for-hire unit. Its first game, puzzle platformer Contrast, came out in 2013. Survival horror game We Happy Few followed in 2018, published by Borderlands company Gearbox. By then, Microsoft had bought the company, bringing it under the Microsoft Studios, now known as Xbox Game Studios umbrella. Kotaku reports that the complusion layoffs may total more than 90 staff. God damn, the unemployment rate is really ridiculous this year. Just months after the studio advertises jobs for a new IP in an update, Kotaku said one source indicated complusion leadership is in negotiations with Microsoft over the studio's fate. It is not known where these negotiations may lead. Oh yeah, as for the second worst news, I'm still in the middle of this bonus mission in Onimusha Warlord. Last night I was playing it, I got further and further into the cave to the point where I got an item that can make a sword appear. Don't know what that is, because you know why? I died. So now I have to do it all over again. PS2. I so miss Unforgiven challenges. But anyway, the news comes just hours after it emerged that head of Xbox Game Studios Craig Duncan and Chief of Staff Louise O'Connor had left Microsoft after decades at the company. South of Midnight, an action-adventure game set in a fictionalized American Deep South, launched in April 2025. And while it was well received by critics, it failed to find a significant audience. I don't understand how it had a hard time reaching out to people when everyone that I followed, everyone that I didn't follow, everyone who I discovered through the algorithm talked so highly about South of Midnight. So the fact that this game hasn't generated enough money for the company is really mind-boggling to me. It really sold very well. It's now on different platforms and people are still playing it. Heck, my friend, go by the name of Kuroko, I just literally saw her yesterday playing the game, live streaming it on Twitch and TikTok. So the fact that this company is going down to shit. So the fact that this company is going down to shit is such a disheartening thing to hear. And I was really looking forward to South of Midnight Part 2 because that was also a rumor at the time when the game came out. Now, it's just speculations, right? Because it hasn't been like fully confirmed that they are gonna get shut down, but they are in the mix in getting shut down. I can only hope that they find a way to preserve their company. But if it comes down to it, then all I want to say is, Complusion Games, thank you so much for the entertainment that you shared over the years, especially South of Midnight. You really give a good representation of what it is to be creators, and you really know how to hit the mark when it counts. I do hope you guys bounce back from this. I'm really into your work. And I also play We Happy Fews. It's dark, but funny game. Okay? Best of luck. Now, just last week, new Xbox boss Aisha Sharma warned of a company reset that most took as a signal that Microsoft planned big layoffs and studio closures. One analyst told IGN the studio most exposed are brilliant for prestige and rotten for the spreadsheet. Microsoft was then said to be speeding up development on The Elder Scrolls Fallout and Halo games as it considered restructuring or even spinning off its gaming branch. Sharma's ground-shaking memo relieved that Microsoft's gaming business currently has a 3% accountability margin assumed to meet profit margin, which is down year on year excluding Activision Blizzard King. Over the past 5 years, we have spent over $20 billion on ongoing investments in our content, platform, and hardware subsidy. But our annual revenue has declined nearly $500 million during that time. Going forward, this cannot continue, Sharma said. Xbox has been going through it for the past few years. Following the release of the memo, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said there's more monetization of Xbox games happening on YouTube than at Xbox. Damn! They said content creators are getting way more money than the company. Do you understand how fucking crazy that is? The company Xbox is that broke that we are looking rich to them. That is insane. Wow. That's a crazy statement. Just wow. I mean, I knew Xbox was wasn't doing so good. especially last year price when they decided to up it instead of making it reasonable for the consumers. But holy shit, I didn't think it was that bad. Now I understand why Sharma said that it needed a reset. It definitely needed a reset. That's the most saddest read I've ever read all fucking day. Holy shit. Anyway, no one can accuse Microsoft of not having invested for the last 25 years. Nadila added, now we have to turn this into a sustainable business that delivers what is fundamentally one of the best sources of entertainment still. Today's news marks a significant U-turn on Xbox brand sentiment after Sharma has started to turn core fans around with a number of crowd-pleasing changes and a well-received Xbox Games Showcase. A received Xbox Games Showcase event in which the collations of Gears of War, E-Day, and NX, and NX or NZels, because you gotta pronounce the X with the Z, so it's NZels and NZels Clock World Revolution were confirmed as console exclusives. The question now is whether the exit of Craig Duncan and the layoffs of Complusion Games are the extent of the changes and more cuts are to come. And that is the end of the read. Wow. Okay, so right now they're literally figuring out how they can keep Xbox alive. And unfortunately, Complusion Gaming is one on the list that can be removed. But it has not been confirmed, it's just talk. I really do hope that they bounce back from this and actually make a strive and wanted to be a part of Xbox so they could generate money to produce more projects. Now, I'm not saying that if they can't go independent and want to do things on their own, that's fine too. I just really hope that they bounce back from this because I really like them and I really like their games. Okay, but wow, big shocker. That statement was insane, dude. Wow. But that's enough from me, you guys. Thank you for attending my vid. I will be posting again soon. And you know what to do. Hit the subscribe. It will help me a lot. Have a great day. Nixon Bob. You can't see us, nigga. Okay, y'all. Later.